Good evening. So, we have, well, a brand new game for me and a brand new game for y'all on this stream. So, here's the thing. I don't know what this game is quite interesting. I think it's got like some horror aspects to it. Interesting to experience. So let's go ahead and get things started. So let's see. I see right there the game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. You know, spat out my drink when I saw you come back out of nowhere. Oh, I'm sorry I surprised you. But yeah, I'm back. Detailed content warnings which contain spoilers. No spoilers, please. No, I want to be surprised. Yep. I am ready for it. Feat game designed to offer a warning beforehand. So, like I was saying before you arrived, I don't know what to expect from this game, aside from the fact that it has some horror in it or whatever. And you said have fun. Oh, I guess we about to find out what it's gonna be like, huh? Alright. Let's see. I just want to make sure subtitles are enabled if Oh, okay. Guess I don't have to worry about it. Okay. Okay. Hey. Okay. Sayuri. Neighbor and good friend since we were children. But it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. Used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I'd get tired of waiting up. Okay. But she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Okay. Love the music. Sounds very cheerful. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayuri catch up with me. Okay. Okay. Now, how do I access these settings and everything? What do I do? I just press start? Okay. Ah. Okay. That's cool. Okay, and then that's how you see history. Okay, cool. Hey, decide on a club to join yet? Okay. I used to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Ayy. A neat. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, alright. Look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. Thank you, thank you. Well, now I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. I think she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Okay. To pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Sorry, wants me to check out some clubs. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Oh. Interested. I've been in an anime club before. Okay. 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 Oh, so that's how she got her title. Okay. I said my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Well, of course you did. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. That's the kicker. Yeah, when you have people like that, like you don't know if they secretly cunning or they really are just that dense. I'll stop by for a cupcake. Let's go. Oh, there, and she said it too. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Oh, wow. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Come. Hey everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Can't go wrong with food. Oh yeah. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Okay, so I am a guy. Alright. I was wondering, I was like, well, is my main character a guy or a girl? Way to kill the atmosphere. Okay. Oh, here we go. So your name is Natsuki. Okay. Natsuki. Okay. Yuri, the smartest in the club. Okay. 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 So we're gonna have some tea and cupcakes, huh? All right. This sounds very innocent so far. It's like, you know, what could possibly go wrong? Okay. It's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Who the fuck eats cupcakes and tea together? We royalty now? Oh man. You know, hey Alberto, now what would you have with a cupcake if you had to have a drink? Which normally I don't drink anything when I eat a cupcake. But if I had to drink something, I'll drink like a nice tall glass of milk or something, you know? Yeah, exactly. You know, and that's usually what I would drink if I have, like any type of pastry. Yeah, gotta have some milk. Yeah, now here's the thing, tea can definitely work. With like, let's see. Yeah, tea can work with like, there are certain types of cookies or whatever. That could work. Wait, I never paired tea with a cupcake. Nah. Nah, I've never done that. You know, and the thing, I rarely even eat cupcakes. You know, usually I have like, you know, like a straight up cake. I don't eat cupcakes too often. The frosting and tea make it taste and feel. Yeah, see, that's what I would think too. It's like, well, yeah, with that frosting and then maybe sprinkles and all that stuff. Like, I don't think the tea is really going to be a good match for that. Let's see. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room. Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Okay. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, that's adorable. Okay. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. Okay. Okay. So Yuri grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. Okay. Oh yeah, maybe this cupcake and tea thing doesn't sound too bad. It might not be. Maybe it could work. You know, maybe it depends on the type of tea that you drink with it. You know, it might work. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe a type of green tea would work. I think green tea pairs with a lot of things naturally. So, I think green tea will be fine. Depends what kind of cupcake and frosting too. Yeah, now if a cupcake, you know, and ain't got like a whole bunch of frosting and other decoration and all that stuff, then it should be fine. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Bro, she's a tsundere. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. She lived up to the trope perfectly. Alright. Dummy. Dummy. Okay. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Waste of my time! Oh wait, actually, hey Alberto, we haven't played Street Fighter in forever, which I don't currently have it in my console storage because I got Tekken still, which I need to get back to playing Tekken. Which, now, I didn't avoid Tekken because of the whole Season 2 catastrophe, apparently. So, I don't know exactly what happened. I don't know what happened for Season 2. I still need to, like, maybe find some sort of video that explains what happened for Season 2's patch. But they did another patch recently, and I guess it kind of fixed things a little bit, you know, kind of moving things back in the right direction. At least from what I heard from Max briefly. So it's like okay. But I have no idea what even happened. And neither did I seek it out either, because I've been busy with other stuff, so I don't really care. My mission is just to get blue rank with June, and that's it for the most part. You know, and then kind of like learn other characters like Reina. Yeah, I do want to learn my first Mishima. That would be nice. Apparently a bunch of people a bunch of people a lot more aggressive compared to them saying them going for a defensive approach. Oh, is that so? My next question would be, why is that such a bad thing? What they, Tekken 8 is an aggressive game. It's not really defensive like Tekken 7 was at the highest level. So, isn't it fine that Tekken 8 is going in a more aggressive direction? That's what the heat mechanic is for and all of that. Whatever, and we ain't gonna get into all of that. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yes, it does, actually. Which, actually, I still have a whole bunch of tea that I need to get back to drinking. Man, that would be good. That'd be good. You give me some tea. Okay, anyway. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. So, now, here's the thing. If I didn't know any better, I would say that this visual novel is more like a typical school harem. That's what it looks like. That's exactly what it looks like. But I know that it's probably gonna get crazy at some point. We'll see if I get to it in this first stream here. Okay. What made you consider the literature club? Prologue chapter of Danganronpa be like, exactly. That's what I'm thinking of too. Like, when is the messed up stuff supposed to happen? I'm just waiting for it. Okay. Oh, Monica's the president. Okay. Hmm. Nah, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, literature is not really something that a lot of people be into. Unless you just absolutely love reading, you know. You know, and for the most part, those are the only people that you want to grab for a literature club. I mean, school events like the festival, that much more important. Okay. Confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Okay. Okay. Well, considering my character's interest, I think the only thing he would love reading is like manga. there it is right there. Okay. Deep and complex fantasy worlds? Okay. I like that. The creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. I wholeheartedly agree with that. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Hey, hold on. You like the same type of stuff that I like. That's the type of stuff I like to read. Okay. Wait. Wait. Hold on. I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Nah. Where are we going with this? I read a horror book once. Okay. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Okay. So she writes poetry. Okay. Yeah, and I also write poetry. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Okay. Mm-hmm. Takes more than just confidence. Mmm. Interesting. Okay, Yuri. Everybody's gonna write a poem? Oh, okay. Hey. Uh. Okay. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Hold on, I like this beat. Oh, that's sick. Hey, Alberto, you think you can find this on YouTube? Pretty sure? Okay. Appreciate it. Let's see. Fall. Okay, ocean. Hold on. Infinite. I like that word. I like melody. I like dance, and I like imagination. So which one am I going to choose here? Let's go with melody. Raindrops, uh-huh. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Crimson is my favorite red. Embrace? I do love hugs. Let's go with that. Now I'm wondering, how is he going to compose this poem, you know, by picking out these random words like this? Now, even though... Wait, hold on. Doki Doki Poetry Slam? Spend enough time during a poem mini game for the music to loop? Oh. Okay, cool. Let's see. But yeah, if they wanted me to straight up write my own poem, I would definitely do it. He said that's a trope. Yeah, it is. Yeah, spend enough time in here to where the music will loop. I'm just vibing to the beat. I love it. So let's see. Parfait, email, client, daydream. I do daydream a lot. Charm. Well, I did make my own charm bracelet today, so let's go with charm. Let's see. Controls, disown, peaceful, summer, unending, peaceful, adventure, kawaii. Let's see. Eternity, vivacious. Huh. Let's go with eternity. Rose or aura. Ah, melancholy. Let's go with rose. Sunset? Yeah, sunset. Vibrant? Okay, vibrant. Let's see. Wait, socks? Why is bro? Electricity? A. Oh, and calm. Okay, let's go with electricity. Sure. Vivid. Yeah, let's go with vivid. Ambient. Yeah, ambient. Let's see, fancy. Yeah. Fulgent. Let's see. Hold on. Tenacious. Romance? Let's go with tenacious. Let's see. Memories. Okay. Massacre. See, and look, don't think that these random words, you know, either depressing or disturbing stuff, don't think it's, you know, pass me by. I noticed though. Let's see. Headphones. Hopeless. Fireflies. Destiny. Wonderful. Well, you know what? Wonderful makes me think of that one song, you know, from Phone Stars. But I need to play that game again, honestly. Let's go with Wonderful. Heaven Sent? An anime? Whirlwind? Universe? Wait, cheeks? Hold on. Nah. For the meme, I'm going with cheeks. I'm going with I'm going with cheeks. All this build up with words that ended with cheeks. Right. This poem is straight. Oh no. Alright, hold on. Now, one final word. Let's see. Let's just end it with amazing. Yeah, how about that? Now, what is this gonna look like? What the hell is this gonna look like? He didn't run away on us. He said, damn, and these cheeks are made. Hey. Now, what does she mean by that? Didn't run away? No. What you plotting? Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, so she is into manga as well. Yeah, I thought so. Manga is literature. Hold on. Dang. Wait, what? You know, with the type of person that Sayuri is presenting herself to be so far, I believe it. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Okay. You know what? I'll be right back. Let me give me some water. All right, I'm back. Okay. Now, Shanks. Okay. Less time for anime. I know. Dang. Wait a second. Wait. Hold on. I think I heard about this somewhere. Where did I hear this from? Did I hear this from you, Alberto, or somewhere else? Yeah, like the whole button up a blazer thing. I'm pretty sure I've seen this before, in some way. I might be getting deja vu. Even though I've never actually seen this before. Well, at least I don't think I have. Yeah, I'm having a deja vu moment, probably. Oh. Wait, what? What? Oh. Okay. Oh. Well, now. Wait. Hold on. Interesting. They're really throwing in all the romance stereotypes. Yep. What? Wait, what? Okay. Okay. Who should I show my poem to first? Uh... Why not? Let's just go with Sayori. Okay. Brad. Hmm. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Now, Berto, what you think about that poem? Now, Berto's like, hell yeah. Oh, no, she ended it with, I want breakfast. You know what? Not the most complex work, but that was hilarious. You know, I rated 8 out of 10. That was nice. Oh, man. Ended off with a one-liner that was excellent. Right. Oh, bro, and she made eggs and toast. It's bad to skip breakfast? I get all cranky? Well, alright then. This girl is full of smiles and everything. I like her. She cool. Okay. Yeah, let's just go straight down the line. Let's just do it that way. I'm definitely most curious about what Yuri is going to compose and what she's going to think of my poem. But let's go with Natsuki. It just didn't evoke any emotions. But basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Wait, hold on. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see. Cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Bro, it's like a fucking third grader wrote this. Oh no. Now third grade might be too generous. Let's say first grader. Nah. What the fuck, man? Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Well, here's the thing. You're learning a lot of different types of vocabulary. You should use it. You should definitely use it. There's no point of poems for people to express themselves. Exactly. And to express yourself, you have to use, you know, some vivid vocabulary words. Everyone said, you're not writing the first grade. Exactly. Like, this, all it was just, like, basic functions that animals can do. And then you just say, oh, people can try, but that's about it. It's like, you're not saying anything, so what the fuck? It doesn't... In fact, it's not even a cute poem either. It's like, so it doesn't even match your personality. Mouses can squeak. Oh wait, you mean mice? Yeah, plural for a mouse is mice. Yeah, mouse is not a word. Yeah. I like when it's easy to read but hits you hard. Okay, my character is Captain. Like, come on now. What you mean hits you hard? Bro, I can make a poem just like that. I can make a poem just like that and it'll say basically the same things. In fact, hold on. Let's see. See, in fact, I can come up with a couple lines right now that's just like the way that she did it. Gorillas are strong. Peacocks are pretty. Birds can sing. Dogs be barking. And what else? Clowns are scary. And that's all that they are. There. That's basically her poem. Just in a different form. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly how her poem was composed. Wait, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening? Wait, hold on. Really? So your message was to say... Oh no. No, it's not even here. That it puts more weight on the wordplay? Really? You really thought there was something profound about what you... Okay. But then I made it fall flat on purpose? Eagles can fly. All birds can fucking fly. What you mean? It's like... This really bothers me because it's just like the motherfuckers that write poetry thinking that they really sounded profound in the way that they composed it, but it doesn't sound like shit. You didn't say anything that was, that was like mind blowing. It's like you said the most obvious thing that you could, and then you're kind of like patting yourself on the back and trying to convince others that you actually made like some sort of cogent point. Like, no. Yeah, and believe me, I've seen poems like that too. It's like, you could do a lot better with your wordplay here. That's what it means to be a pro? No. No, Natsuki. No, here's the thing. I expected that from the person that's the youngest here. I was hoping that you would surprise me, but you didn't. Well, actually, no, you did, but not in the way that I would have hoped. It's like, okay, well, hey, she might have a really cute poem. It might be, pretty complex. But no, it wasn't that at all. So now I'm just upset. Okay, now I really want to see Yuri's. Let's see her poem. What does she got? What you got, Yuri? Okay. Okay. There are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I haven't been through that myself. Kind of learned to pick up on them. Okay. They try to make their style very deliberate. Figure writing style is separate from the topic matter and they form fit the two together. There you go. There you go. Okay. That's exactly what Natsuki did. Now here's the thing. What she's actually speaking of, this is what I noticed with people that are inexperienced with writing poetry. It's like all the folks that try to make everything rhyme. You don't have to make your poems rhyme. It's not a requirement. But most people think that, a poem has to rhyme. It doesn't. It doesn't have to rhyme. And if you do that, you're only gonna put yourself in a certain category. It's like, okay, well, it has to rhyme, so you're gonna just choose random words, but not actually thinking about the intent behind what you're writing. You just want to make sure it rhymes. Now, sure, people that might do rhythm, within their poetry, they might be able to compose something that's, pretty nice, along with rhyme. But the only thing is, don't limit yourself to only rhyming. And there's nothing wrong with making your poem rhyme. There's nothing wrong with it. All I'm saying is just like, if you want to have a distinct style, then don't think that you have to rhyme every, line. Because I don't make any of my poems rhyme at all. Because For my style, I believe that I can express myself a lot better if I just make it free verse. If it's free verse, I can express myself however I want to. That way, every single word that I use and every single line I compose, it has an impact. And everything flows together like a story. That's the way I do mine. And then there's a secret behind it too. I have my own muse. I have a muse, and usually I don't tell people what it is. You know, it just adds to the mystery. But if you have your muse, then you can write anything that you want. And the muse is just simply where you pull your inspiration from. If you have that at the core of how you choose to write, then yeah, you can write poetry. It becomes easy after that. And that's something that I struggled to do at first, because for poetry, just like Yuri is explaining here, a lot of people try to make the style very deliberate. They try to make it so it has to flow a certain way in order for it to actually be a poem. And you're thinking too hard about the mechanics, behind creating a poem, instead of like trying to convey exactly what you want to say. And here's the thing: I couldn't even write poetry. I couldn't write poetry at first. No matter how many times I had tried, I couldn't do it at first. But then when I actually figured out what my muse is, it came natural. Then I couldn't really even stop myself. It's like, that's the secret. You got to have a muse. Once you have that, you can write whatever you want. But anyway, see, and this is why I'm glad that I got on Yuri now, because I'm glad that she's saying things like this. Right, intellectual match, for me, because I'll be able to talk to her about stuff like this. Natsuki is the one where it's just like, if you want somebody that will make you like some cookies, and then you can talk to them about anime and manga, then yeah, hell yeah, that's who you talk to. But somebody from more intellectual conversation, yeah, Yuri. And I'm seeing that already as I'm going through it. And then just for the all around great buddy, then Sayori, of course. And then now I don't know how, what's her name? Crap, I can't. What's the president's name? I can't remember. It starts with M. Help me out now, bro. What's her name again? Monica. Okay, thank you. Yeah, now her, I don't know. Seem like the typical popular girl. She can really do no wrong. It's like, well, I don't know what I would be able to relate to her on. I don't know. I have to speak to her more and see. And she sounds like an expert. So many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a single poem. Yes, there is. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Yep. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Yeah. Okay. Well, I can already see that. Okay, yeah, let me see this. Well, oh, hold on. Let's see. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Wait, the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. Oh my god, I love it. Oh no. I bathe, calm, breathing the air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Good shit. That's what I expected from her. That was elegant. That's what I'm talking about. You see, Alberto? Doesn't have to rhyme, and that's exactly why. Because you get pieces like this. Even handwriting along with it is great. Yeah, you're writing cursive and everything. Now here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't written in cursive in a long time. But it's something that is not even taught in schools anymore, as far as I know. And the only cursive that I even do is my signature. Which even then, I need to work back on signing things properly again. Which I still have a decent enough signature, but that's something I don't really practice too often. Because everything's electronic now. But yeah, I haven't practiced cursive in a long time. Which that's one of those it's one of those skills where it's just like I kind of want to do it again. And it's like, do you absolutely need it? No. Unless it's like for a signature, then no. Not really. But it's just nice. They tried to teach us cursive in 3rd grade, and I think we were the last one. Oh, so that went away with your generation coming. Ugh. Well, dang. Well, hopefully there's still some places that still teach it. But, and it's like, cursive looks nice. Now, I'm going to be honest here. Was I a little worried that I wouldn't be able to, read it as easily? Yes, I was worried. But I read it just fine. I can still recognize the letters and everything. It's just, I'm not used to reading cursive too often either. It's just been a long time. But yeah, this poem, wonderful. 10 out of 10, easily. And then here's the thing. I'm pretty sure whoever composed this poem for this game, it's like, they could have made even more than this. They could have made way more. But they probably wanted to, keep it short, just in the interest of it being, a game and everything. They probably could have made it a lot longer. Which I was expecting, to see like a whole couple of pages or so for Yuri. That's what I was expecting, honestly. I was like, shit, I bet you gonna make like a couple of pages of fucking prose. And I was like, but even just this is amazing. Yeah, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. Bro. Beautiful. Beautiful. Pages in the night? Oh yeah. Once you know how to compose poetry, it don't take long to do it. Yeah, it doesn't take long. Probably at best, if you know how to write poetry, it'll probably take you maybe like an hour or so, if even that. But if the words are just, if the words are just flowing for you, oh, it'll probably take, probably even like 30 minutes or so. What? No, you don't. See, she said she usually writes longer poems. I knew it. I wanted to write something a little more. Also, she was holding back. She was holding back. That's what I'm talking about. So she could have she could have easily did better than that. Something easy to digest. I understand. I understand. Better handwriting than eagles can fly. Yeah. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. Yes, they do. Absolutely true. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Being symbolically compared to a ghost. Yep. And actually, if Alberto, now if you read one of my favorite poems again, I don't know if you ever read The Phantom Paradox by me, but if you read that one, yeah, basically the same thing. And for the longest time, that was my favorite poem. And it's still one of my top favorites, but I do have other favorites as well. But yeah, The Phantom Paradox, yeah, just read that poem again whenever you get the chance. So, that was forever ago? Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. Yeah, so you were holding back, Yuri. Okay. I like that. And I'll play Rivals for a little bit, and then after that, I'm going to hang out with, one of my bestest buddies. Alright, so Monica, you're the one that I'm not too sure about. I don't know what to really make of you. You just seem like the typical perfect, popular girl. So what sort of quirks do you have? That's what I want to know. Okay. Now, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna make a little guess here. I'm gonna make a little guess here. I'm gonna guess that Monica might be maybe a little unhinged in some way. Maybe that's her quirk. Maybe she's a little unhinged. Underneath all of that, pretty and polished and all. Maybe she's kind of unhinged. Maybe that's her thing. But I'll see. Honestly surprised Yuri isn't the leader, but it makes sense since she doesn't give off leader vibe. Yeah, I was actually expecting her to be the leader, as well. Because, usually, like the tallest person, and the one that seems to be the most intelligent, they would be the leader. But, in this case, it's the most popular girl, which, that's to be expected. Wait. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Alright. Okay, so she has seemingly the longest one. Let me see. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Alright. Let's see. Hole in wall. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait. Okay. Oh, the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peered inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. It's stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking at. Okay, no comment. Yeah, that kind of style is getting pretty popular nowadays. So, nah, never mind. Mm-hmm. So hers was structured more in like spoken word. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, hold on. Oh, here we go. Oh. Oh. Hold on. Hey, hold on. Oh, no, we got some drama. Whoa, 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 hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Simple writing is more effective? Okay. Look. As far as Natsuki is concerned, here's the thing. Time and place. And you have to know your audience. If you're writing for children, for instance, then yes, simple writing is more effective for them. But if your audience are more inquiring minds, people that are, you know, a little more seasoned, you know, more experienced and older and everything, it's like, well, yeah, having more eloquence in your writing is better. But you can also blend the two styles, though. You can have, you know, you can have some simple phrases and everything, but make it concise. Don't make it like grade school level. There's definitely a balance here. Like, don't just make something, you know, very simple, but act like it's the most profound thing. Like you just, you know, spoke Shakespeare or something. No, you can't do that. It doesn't work that way. And as far as Yuri is concerned, it's like, yeah, her style is amazing. Now look, most people, now there's gonna be a lot of people that probably wouldn't get her style. It might fly right over their head. That's true. But the eloquence is definitely there, and there are plenty of people that would appreciate it. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? I think we have a pretty bad case of somebody needing to mature a little bit more and needing to learn more about themselves and how they express themselves. Yuri knows how to do that. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have it figured out. No. Bro. Here's the thing. Here's the thing with that, though. Life is not going to just, you know, have things jump out at you. There's a lot of shit you just have to figure out. It's just the way it is. And then those days where you're thinking about a lot of different things because something, you know, something came up and you have to figure out, you know, what sort of road you're going to take, what decision you're going to make. None of that shit is easy. None of that shit just jumps out at you. And the complex emotions that you have when dealing with relationships or any sort of problem that you can have out here, bro, it ain't that simple. I think Yuri is more in the right here than Natsuki is. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. Yes. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning most effective. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, but it's also a way. Thank you. Thank you. Just like I said earlier, use your words. As you gain more wisdom in the world, then your vocabulary should change along with it. The way that you express yourself should also, you know, be enhanced. But like I was saying before, like there's definitely a balance here. You don't always have to, you don't always have to express yourself in such a way that it's like, oh, wait, hold on, oh, you don't always have to express yourself in a way that yeah, that just tries to, you know, mystify your audience or whatever. You don't always have to do that. You know, that's true. But I personally think that expressing yourself, you know, in a very eloquent way, you know, in a very vivid way, is beautiful. But still, time and place. And then you also have to, you know, meet people where they are. So it just depends. I wouldn't speak in certain ways to certain people where I just know that it's not going to resonate with them. So yes, I would use simpler terms and simpler phrases with people that, you know, would understand it a lot better if it were delivered in a more direct way. Yes, of course. But my default is to express myself in a way that I feel is most, you know, appropriate. Which, in this case, is more like Yuri's. Wait, help me, Sayori? Well, no. If we're gonna go with my opinion here, then it's like, well, shoot, I'm going with Yuri in this case. Which, and here's the thing, I don't know what Sayori is gonna even say. She might even make the situation worse. Oh, I didn't want to do it right there. Oh, wait, no. Oh, that's just an autosave. Okay. Okay. Oh, man. Mm-mm-mm. Alright, hold on. Let me go and end this here for right now. I do want to see the other response, though. I do want to see what happens if you say, help me, Sayori. So, let me see. What happens if you do that? Can't bring myself to say anything to her. Oh. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Is your immaturity that has made her upset in the first place? They paint beautiful pictures in it, and that's exactly the way my poetry is. Mm-hmm. Right. Huh. Okay, so that diffused the situation. Sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. Yeah. Interesting. Huh. Okay. So we got two paths here. Alright. I'll go ahead and, leave it there for right now. I'm gonna play Rivals for a little bit, and after that, I'll hang out with my bestest friend. So thanks for watching, y'all. This has been very entertaining, and I'll see you in the next stream.